Fuck. Vamp.
Oh, no, I don't think I told you about I did tell Josh about this. I did accidentally, I was taking a shit, and I peed, and it bounced off the toilet and hit me back in the balls, and it was a wild trip. It was wild. It's like, at first I, jumped up a little bit, but then it's like, I'm still peeing, so it's like, what do I do? So it's like, I couldn't get off the toilet.
It really humbles a man to piss on your own balls.
It was something else.
I just can't believe that's the first time that's ever happened to you.
That's what I kind of felt the same way too, especially after I brought it to you. You're like, "Oh, you've never done that?" It's like,
I don't think I've ever not pissed on my own balls. Like at this point, it's just like a tradition, you know. A tradition is what I call it.
Boo!
Okay,
It's your first boo of the night.
got it in early. No more booze left in the tank, so don't worry.
Oh, there's plenty. I'm full of booze.
you're about to be.
Because I'm drinking alcohol.
Someone has a drinking problem, and it's not me.
It absolutely is you.
Yikes!
Backfired. Hello and welcome to an episode of the Judgies podcast, a podcast where we curate internet stories and laugh about them. My name is Joshua.
My name is Rick.
My name is Christian
And we are
the
Judgies.
Christian the?
Joshua, Christian Let's take that from the top, boys.
The only podcast, the wet ass podcast.
Oh my god. You can follow us on Twitter at What Ass Podcast.
The what is podcast? What ass P word? The P word is obviously
Podcast.
female podcast.
I'm really confused. I don't really get this joke.
Ben Shapiro.
No.
You haven't seen this?
No.
Ben
Have you
Shapiro
heard about
read.
this? Have you seen this?
You
Ben
guys,
Shapiro-
I have not been on the internet at all, other than to do work stuff. So
Ben Shapiro read the lyrics to WAP or WAP.
I was gonna say,
I don't know how to pronounce it, but
I don't think you can say WAP in 2020. I think that's offensive.
Yeah, isn't that like a slur towards Italians?
I've never heard that. But if it is, I'm
I'm
sorry.
pretty sure it is. They say it all the time in Peaky Blinders.
Yeah.
So WAP.
You're from Chicago. You can say WAP.
Ben Shapiro was clearly just trying to generate clicks, but was acting all offended by the lyrics in the video to WAP, and was reading the lyrics on his show, but he wasn't swearing because he's a good boy, so he's just reading it as "what ass P word," and the P word stands for female genitalia, of course. It's like
It was rad.
it was so gross. I fucking hate Ben Shapiro.
I don't even know who that is.
Good.
Yeah,
Erika,
consider yourself lucky.
you stay in your little bubble of non-Ben Shapiro, because once the fucking floodgates open, not good.
I feel like it's one of those things where, what's that long German word that doesn't actually have a meaning, but it's once you see it, and you see it everywhere.
Schadenfreude?
No, that's when you get joy from someone else having a bad time. I don't know the German word.
But it
Probably
is
a lot
some,
of
like...
noises and zzz, duh. All those noises, right? It's German.
Okay, well, I've got a little treat for everybody.
Ooh.
We're going to introduce a new type of podcast episode.
Oh, boy.
First things first.
And, that's it. This is the
That's
episode.
it.
We're
We just
gonna
talk about Ben Shapiro and then call it quits. So we have a new podcast episode format. And first things first, Erika, you're going to choose what we're going to call it. Either choose your own Rickventure or Rick or that.
No pressure, but
Yeah, that's a lot of pressure to put on me. Is this all just like stories about Ricks that fucking suck, and this is like you're making fun of me?
No, we'll
Okay.
find out.
Okay, cool. Choose your own Rickventure or Rick or that. I think I like Rick or that.
Rick or that. Okay.
Is that the one you would have picked? Hold on. Which one would you guys have picked? Can we just vote on it instead?
I like Choose Your Own Rickventure. I guess without you knowing the premise of the episode, it kind of like I know what I want to do in the episode. So let me explain what the episode's going to be.
Could it just be like Rick Your Own Adventure, like pick instead of Choose Your Own Rickventure?
Okay.
Nah, you know what? The first one's better.
That's fine. I'm pissed about it, but that's fine.
I spent 3.5 months coming up with this podcast idea.
Erika, we all know work sucks. Christian left you roses by the stairs.
Did not, but okay.
To let you know that he really cares, but
no.
I wanted to make you feel like you get to be choosing what you want the podcast to be, but I'm also your friend who likes to give you shit, so I'm going to make you super fucking stressed out.
Oh, no.
This podcast episode revolves entirely around your decisions.
No, I don't like this.
I have a list of a minimum of 6, up to potentially 7 Reddit posts, and you choose one or the other, and whichever one you don't choose, you will never hear.
Oh, man.
So you get to choose between 2 posts
alone?
Based off of the title alone.
We're doing titles?
Of course, it's my episode. We always do titles. So you get to choose first. So now that you know the premise, choose your own Rickventure, Rick your adventure, or Rick or that. Those are your 3 options. What do you want?
Oh, man. I mean, now that you say it, Rick or that's still my choice.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. Choose your own Rickventure is much more fun.
Okay, choose your own Rickventure. Are we all happy?
Yeah.
Were you kind of sad after I knew the premise and still picked Rick or that?
No. Honestly, as I read it, I thought Rick or that made more sense. Or as I was like giving you the premise, I was like, Rick or that makes more sense. But it does not matter.
I mean, it does, but I feel like choose your own Rickventure is fun.
Okay. So second choice, Erika. You have 3 categories of subreddits. Am I the asshole? Dating advice? Today I fucked up.
Let's go with Today I fucked up.
Okay. r/today I fucked up. You have 2 posts.
Uh-oh.
Based entirely off of the titles alone. You have to choose which one you want to hear. You will never hear, and neither will the listeners ever hear, the other post. You only get to go with your beautiful imagination on what the other post is.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
Option 1. Today I fucked up by thinking my laser hair removal nurse was complimenting my asshole. Choice 2. Today I fucked up by buying game cheats from a terrorist who then got me arrested and forced to marry my girlfriend.
Wow. That one's a whole ride all just in that title.
I'm going to have to go with the butthole story just because I feel like I can relate to that on a personal level.
All right. Now, just to be clear, you will never hear the story about a man buying game cheats from a terrorist and then being forced to marry his own girlfriend.
None of those things sound like they could go together. This seems like a wacky, satirical rom-com.
It's like I got it from r/Mad Libs, and someone was just like, noun, verb.
Well, that makes me think you guys want that one, so...
No, I want to hear about buttholes all day.
I did curate this list. I tried to go in every single one that I thought Erika would choose, but I paired it with something that was like, I'm gonna fucking piss off some listeners. So let me find... Okay. So this is Today I Fucked Up by thinking my laser hair removal nurse was complimenting my asshole. So, after lockdown ended in my country, there's been a huge sale at my local laser hair removal clinic, and so I thought, fuck it, I might as well go for it. So I paid for my 10 visits and set off for the first one. A little nervous, but excited for my new hairless body.
But, get it?
a little nervous, but... Now, I decided it would be a great idea to get a full Brazilian, all the way from front to back.
Obviously. It's the only way to go.
Pretty normal, right?
Yes.
Yeah. As one would.
As one should.
That's a strong take right there.
Hot take, hairless motherfuckers.
I said what I said.
So, the instructions I'm given are, lay on your right side and use your left hand to pull up your bum cheek.
Correct.
So here I am, laying on my side, hand pulling up my bum, while this lady sticks a laser around my asshole. Now, on my left hand, I wear this gorgeous silver ring with a bright blue gemstone. It was handmade by my best friend's boyfriend, so it's pretty unique. So this lady saw my gorgeous ring and decided to break the awkward silence with a, "That's a cute ring you have there." And of course, I happened to forget I was wearing the damn ring. It just made sense in my head that this nurse was complimenting the ring of my asshole. Yeah, I know. So, still on my side, I tell her, "Thank you. It'll be a lot nicer when it's hairless." Cue awkward laugh and then silence, until I realized that she was not, in fact, talking about my bum. Finished the rest of the appointment without speaking and dashed out of there as soon as possible. Still recovering.
Oh.
Whoever calls a butthole a ring, though?
Don't know. But also, like, I feel like this lady's not that good at her job. If she's silent the whole time, like, that makes the situation so uncomfortable.
Well, she did open up by going, echo, 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 echo. But when that didn't get a laugh, she's just like, okay, pivot. That usually works. That usually works.
I'm
Pivot
fucking
into
dying
silence.
up here. Mopping off sweat. Just, fuck. All right, crowd. Didn't realize there'd be a bunch of fucking tight asses in the group.
Woo!
How long is the laser hair removal supposed to last? Because I feel like in my brain it's like, that's supposed to be a one-time thing, and she bought 10 rounds of it.
I'm pretty sure that it goes like, it takes 10 rounds of like the laser hair removal before you never get it again.
I was gonna say, you're telling me you can get rid of a tattoo, but you can't get rid of the hair in my butthole?
I mean, getting your butthole waxed like is one thing. Like getting it ripped out is one thing, but I just feel like
just getting your butthole ripped right out.
I fucking wish I could get my butthole ripped out. What I would give.
I'm just saying, like, getting the butthole hairs ripped out versus like a fucking laser in your butthole, that just sounds terrible. But also,
it actually sounds pretty cool. It's like a pew 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 pew.
The laser's coming right for your asshole, Mr. Bond. Soon you will be hairless.
Jesus. Oh,
it's just sharks
jeez.
with freaking laser beams attached to their heads.
The funniest part about this post, obviously pretty good post, but one of the comments is, nurse, how many carrots? OP, about 4. Yeah, I think I can fit 4 carrots in my asshole. Oh, man.
What are we talking, like baby carrots or full-fledged carrots?
Well, we're talking full carrots, but they're like tapered, so just a little bit of it.
Sure.
Carrot.
But like the skinny end.
Yeah.
Well, you start with the green end, right?
No. Because that gives you a little bunny tail.
You know what I always say? The ass is always greener. You know what I mean? All right. Well, Erika.
We're off to a great start. I really like this Choose Your Own Rickventure.
Well, you hit the daily double. That was the post that had a second Reddit post tied to it. So congratulations. You right off the bat hit the daily double.
I'm here for it. Let's go.
The second title post. You don't have a choice. This is just you unlocked it. Today I fucked up by asking my boyfriend to share a sexy secret.
Oh no.
This sounds fun, but I promise you it's not. And it's ruined carrots for me forever.
Oh no.
Let's flash back to 2 years ago. I picked up my very drunk, now ex, boyfriend from the pub. We were pretty early on in the relationship, so I thought this would be a great opportunity to get the boyfriend to open up and spill his secrets. I asked him, "Hey, tell me a secret." And what he said next will forever haunt me to my core.
This is the reason they broke up.
I eat like 3 to 4 carrots a day.
I just need a breakfast carrot and on the way to work carrot. He turned to me, looked me dead in the eye and said, "I like to stick things up my ass. I like to stick carrots up my ass."
Oh my god.
Now,
Not kink shaming.
don't get me wrong, I'm a big fan of carrots as a vegetable. Before the incident, I would eat them every day as a quick snack. And use them all for my cooking. I would say I would rate them as God tier.
I'd agree with that.
And I'm definitely not one to kink shame. If anything, I froth a good kink. Don't know what that means.
I don't like that word.
Froth shouldn't be used in terms of kinking, right?
No, not a fan.
But something about the carrots made me sad.
Made me sad?
What?
Possibly the fact that I put carrots high up on the vegetable hierarchy, and this seemed like blasphemy. The carrot gods are crying. I also suggested getting a legitimate sex toy for him, but every time I asked, I was shut down with a scoff. Despite the carrot shame it brought me, I decided to support him on the carrot endeavor. Most times anybody's ever used the word carrot, ever, I think. He was beyond happy with the carrot support, and told me he's waited years to finally tell someone. So flash forward to the next 12 months of my life, which consisted of only getting him off by sticking a carrot up his crack, him spending copious amounts of our joint account on bags of carrots.
What?
Copious amounts?
And me coming home from a long days at work to see 2 soggy carrots in the shower with a sad bottle of lube.
Ew.
Why does he need 2?
It's been a year.
Well, I mean, we've already determined that you can fit 4 carrots up the butt.
Well, that's a pro. I guess he is a pro. I was going to say, that's a pro move right
One's
there.
for the front, dude.
Right
up the urethra.
Ugh. Who's that? Oh, who's the serial killer? Is it Fish? I gotta Google it.
The serial killer Fish?
No, I think it's Robert Fish.
It's spelled P-H-I-S.
The band?
It is P-H-I-S-H.
It's just like, he's just like a jam band killer.
They fucking kill it up there, dude. They're shoving shit up people's dicks with their guitar solos.
I just feel like 2 carrots is a waste of carrots. Like, if you just need like more carrot in your butt, just break a carrot in half and use the thicker end of the carrot.
Well, you don't want to get the carrot stuck in your ass. You have to have a handle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So you can't break it in half.
But I mean, a carrot's like, I don't know.
Albert Fish. This dude's a serial killer, and he used to he had
Stick carrots up.
He
their
would
butts?
stick like needles, nails, like anything up his pee hole.
Oh, up his own.
Yeah.
Oh, at least he's...
Oh, he was a child rapist and a cannibal.
Oh, well, we're gonna have to cut this out now. That's his... Oh, boy.
There's a name for doing that, shoving stuff...
Sounding,
yeah.
Sounding.
r/sounding, folks. If we can if we can plug anything, r/sounding. That's what you need to go to right now. r/sounding. It's the best subreddit if you want to see stuff shoved up people's dick holes.
Albert Fish would have loved it.
It gets a seal of approval from the post-mortem of Albert Fish. It's been a year since Carrotgate, and I still can't look at one without shedding a tear. Ultimately, I think it was the carrots that ended the relationship. I was never orange enough.
Oh my god.
Wow.
You think she could have just painted her pinky finger orange?
Well, this is what I was thinking too when she's like, we can get you a sex toy. And he's like, no. And it's like,
it's gotta be
they're not, they're just not carrot shaped enough. There had to be one that is literally just a carrot. Also, there's gotta be other fruits and vegetables, right? You could find something, right? I guess carrot is just the perfect shape.
Well, you see, carrots help with vision, so his hindsight is 20/20.
Boo! You've been
That's-
saving that one.
That's the best
you
joke
workshopped
we've
that
ever
one.
made on this podcast.
Yeah, I made it a couple days ago when I read this post. Someone did say something about other vegetables in here.
Also, the thing about it being a god tier vegetable,
Carrots aren't that good.
well, they are that good.
Carrots
But
are delicious.
If anything, this just pushes it higher up on the tier list.
It can also be used for other things.
Yeah, now it's also a sex toy. It's better than just a food.
What else can you use? Carrots,
Cucumbers.
spaghetti squash, aubergines, the big 3.
The big 3. Yeah, after I said you could use another vegetable, I've been trying to just go through the list in my head. I'm like,
All of them.
no, none of them work for.
Zucchini.
You can't use
cucumber.
broccoli or cauliflower.
These feel like
You could.
a very big leap. The whole point of the carrot is that it's tapered and it's a gradual. You gotta pick where you're starting.
Maybe
at.
for a fucking rookie.
Yeah, that's who I'm assuming is using this, right?
Well, he's been doing it for 12 years, you
I
said.
still don't think his asshole is just gaping open to eggplant size.
He's shoving 2... You tell me 2 carrots tapered is different than a cucumber?
You're telling me that you've never seen a porno where, like, the biggest dick you've ever seen in your life, it's eggplant size, is going up somebody's small butthole?
You need to be
That's literally all porn.
You need to be watching the behind the scenes here. There's a lot of work that goes in pre-dick into butt.
Yeah, I believe that.
All right. That was our Daily Double. Very good job sniffing out the Daily Double from the beginning.
Gross.
I read a lot of these at
Not
work.
kink shaming.
Is that shitty carrot?
I read a lot of these at work, and I'll like read them to my coworker. And
Because they're illiterate or what?
well,
Now
no,
they're not going to listen to the podcast, Joshua.
Oh no, cut that.
they don't listen to it anyway. I'll read them to my coworker, and she just started dying laughing, and she's like, "What is up with carrots? How are there 2 posts in a row where people talk about using carrots as ass play?" Like, that's a very good point, which is why I tied them together, specifically with that first comment. All right. Option
You really
number 2.
round it all out with the carrot-based lunch playlist on Spotify.
Oh, we can give it a plug.
Yeah, we're gonna have to give that a plug.
Spotify playlist, songs that pair well with a carrot-based lunch. Very good indie pop, indie rock. Like
very well-made
1200
playlist.
1,200 song playlist. Slaps.
So, you'll hear like at least 15 of them with Spotify Shuffle, so.
Inject that playlist in my veins, inject that carrot up me bum. All right. Choice number 3, technically. You're going to go between...
I mean, would the number 2 even be a choice? Like, you didn't have a choice to not hear it.
No. The first one was the title of the segment.
Ah, yes. I'm dumb.
So now you're between r/dating advice and r/am I the asshole.
Let's go with Am I the Asshole?
Okay. Your 2 titles are, you will never hear the other one. It is a shame that we're never going to hear. Today I fucked up by buying game cheats from a terrorist who then got me arrested and forced to marry my girlfriend, but that's okay. r/am I the asshole? You're going to get one of these. Am I the asshole for tricking my copycat sister to cut her hair? Or am I the asshole for not saying anything about the underwear?
Ooh.
Not quite as dirty on these ones, but I think the titles are a little bit more enticing.
I definitely know which one I want to hear, but
I mean, based on your reaction to the last one, I know you want to...
I don't want to give you a bias.
It's too late.
Too bad it's not Chris Your Own Adventure.
Damn
it. Chris or that. Fuck. Should have been Chris or that.
Well, that's fine, because this is Pick Your Own Rickventure, and then next week it can be Chris or that.
Let's go with underwear.
Okay.
I wanted to hear the haircut one so bad.
So we are denying...
You wanted to hear the haircut one?
Yeah, I just want to hear about this crazy fucking sister.
I really thought you were having a reaction about the underwear.
Well, I mean, the underwear definitely up front caught me off guard, and I was like, oh, that's
hot.
Got to be something
That's
good there.
fucking hot, guys. That's got to be hot.
But
it's
then,
gotta
like,
be fucking sexy.
Like, in my brain, the sister one's like, this is going to be like a 43-year-old sister that's just, like, doing anything her little sister's doing to, like, seem cool. I gotta know the details, but we never will. I make a promise I won't look it up after the podcast.
Don't tell
everybody
people,
listening. I'm
stop.
winking right now.
Stop.
You're ruining the magic.
Maybe if we do this again, I can throw him back in the pool.
No, you already told us that we're never going to hear it, so it better stay that way.
Am I the asshole for not saying anything about the underwear? My 20-year-old daughter and her fiancé are currently staying with us. I love my daughter, but she is very difficult, and I can't stand her fiancé. I gave them a deadline to move out because I cannot take this anymore. They got into a massive fight the other day while my wife was out. I guess a pair of my wife's underwear got in their laundry, and she thought he was cheating. I think the fact that she immediately jumped to cheating shows how bad their relationship is. She was waving the underwear around, and I recognized them because they had a floral print, but I just let this ridiculous fight go on. My wife came home after about 30 minutes and said they were hers. My wife asked if I didn't realize they were hers, and I accidentally laughed. My daughter burst into tears and won't talk to me. Her fiancé said we're fucked and left the house, but my wife thought it was funny.
That's all that matters.
That's how you know you married the right one.
Yeah. The wife must not like the
fiancé
either.
Yeah, that's pretty rad. That's a real cool move to do.
What a classic just dad, like, Just want to let this
Or
one
mom.
play out.
Nobody asked him if he knew whose underwear they were, so he didn't lie.
You
Plausible
are right.
deniability.
That is, I can already see myself doing this exact thing where it's like, it's not my problem.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I like to get in the middle of shit, so I probably would have been like, you need to calm down. That's not what's happening here. But also, if it was somebody I didn't like, I'd be like,
Whose is that?
weird. I remember a girl coming over here the other day.
What the fucking gusto of a boyfriend who's living with his girlfriend's parents to bring somebody over to cheat with and leaving the
And
underwear.
then doing their laundry.
Jesus, the fucking gusto of that is just insane. Like, if that dude was cheating, fucking props.
I do think
Well, it depends. Did he use a dessert plate that was different than his dinner plate, or
No.
it was 2 dessert plates. Right?
Mm-hmm.
2 dessert plates? Sorry.
It's an old throwback to episode 1.
Episode 1.
But no. Also, I get that they don't like this fiance, but it's got to be a red flag for your daughter. We fucked up somewhere that she's just instantly just snapping. I get it can be a bad relationship, but there's got to be a better way than just instantly being what the fuck is this?
I couldn't imagine having that argument in front of my parents.
That's another good point.
I would, take the underwear, pocket it, and then walk to, bring my partner to my room and be like, what the fuck is this?
I would take the underwear. That's not me. Then I'd bring it up to my partner.
And then you realize it's your mom's. God! Gross.
I would recognize that smell from anywhere.
Ew.
Oh.
Mm-mm.
That one got me a little hot. I'm a little sweaty now.
Is it hot in here?
This is. You guys pointed it, and I would feel like it's something I would do, and it's not something I would do. All right, guys, I wouldn't do that. It was a joke. It's for the podcast. Stop looking at me.
You wouldn't sniff it?
No, I wouldn't sniff it.
It's clean.
Unless.
Unless it looks like it smells good. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. It's a good one.
What a classic dad. That's the dad I hope to be someday. Distant, not open with feelings.
You can find me in the garage. Make sure you bring the Budweiser with you.
All right, fellas. Let's hit a quick break
Oh, break.
in the pod. Goodbye.
Bye. And we're back.
I think that's the first time you've ever introduced us back from a break.
I stole it.
Wow. Well, just take it away. Just fucking...
Yeah, we're gonna do Rick Your Own Adventure. We're going with the name I chose. It's better.
So yeah, I'm just going to do a quick little detour from Choose Your Own Rickventure.
How dare you?
We're gonna go a little bit more of a bro version here. Richard, you don't like beer too much, right?
I do not.
There's a beautiful article I stumbled across. Title of the article. This is on Yahoo News.
Girls that like beer are hot.
This is on Yahoo News, like an actual published news article. The title: Budweiser Zero is an attack on American values.
Oh my gosh.
Amen, brother. Steven, where you at on this one?
Oh yeah, brother.
Nearly 5 years into this parenting thing, I can confidently say that there are very real downsides to literary acquisition. No longer being able to spell out tentative activities or treats like PARK or ICECREAM, for example.
Ooh, can we get ice cream after this?
Fuck. We lost the literary acquisition battle. She knows how to spell ice cream now.
But for real though.
There are also certain benefits, however, as I learned recently when our oldest asked to examine a bottle I had just opened. This is so dumb. Why does it say King of Beers? Is it because you're the King of Beers, Papa?
Jesus Christ.
You got it. They put that on there just for me because I'm King of Beers. Does that mean Mama is Queen of Beers? That's why she married me. completely made up situation never fucking happened. I mentioned the newfound azure in my veins, not out of snobbery, but to make it clear that I speak with royal authority when I declare that Budweiser Zero, Anheuser-Busch's recently launched beer alternative, should be outlawed. In addition to no alcohol, the water-based substance is advertised as having 0 sugar and only 50 calories. Everything's a fucking water-based substance!
I was gonna let you finish a little bit, but I was like, every drink is water-based.
Humans are water-based substances. What does that mean? And to make it sound like 0 sugar and 50 calories is bad.
It sounds more like some masculinity issues than an actual issue with the beer company.
You think the guy needing to
preamble? What?
The guy needing to announce...
The guy that needs to pre-cum?
You think needing to preface this entire post with calling himself a king of beers in a completely fabricated story with his son asking him if he was the king of beers has masculinity issues?
Maybe just a little bit.
According to a CNN report, the target audience for Bud Zero is, quote, health-conscious drinkers that crave the taste of beer and don't want to deal with a hangover, and, quote, beer fans who are looking to be responsible in social settings.
Fucking liberal pussies is what they mean.
Oh yeah, brother.
Dwayne Wade says, Dwayne Wade, the new product celebrity endorser, says about it, you don't always want to walk away being hungover with a buzz. I loved the idea of being part of the conversation without having to drink alcohol. This leaves me with several questions. The first one is whether these people actually exist. Is there a single living American who really relishes the moist, ricey taste of our premier macro brew, but just isn't down with the whole, if you have maybe 15 of these, you could get drunk thing? One would think that's the whole point.
This dude's wild. He's never heard of non-alcoholic beers. There's an entire... O'Doul's, I think they only make non-alcoholic beer. They've been around for 60 fucking years making non-alcoholic beer.
This dude's tiny brain is just going insane. Like, people aren't always alcoholics and need to drink 15 Budweisers to have a good time. They just want to drink the taste of a beer.
They enjoy the company of others without being inebriated.
Ditto the nonsense about being a part of conversation. Where are these conversations taking place, and with whom? In bespoke yoga studios or corporate sensitivity training seminars?
Bespoke yoga studios. You know what? I do like getting fucked up at my yoga studio, but sometimes I don't want the hangover after hot yoga. So that's why I grab a Bud Light Zero. I
get a nice water-based substance with that ricey flavor. I love too how he's like shitting on yoga studios and corporate sensitivity training seminars. You know this dude's been in like 5 corporate sensitivity seminars.
Probably because of him.
Can you stop saying nice tits to Cheryl, please? I know you're a VP, so we can't fire you. But for the love of God, just stop saying this to her.
Maybe Cheryl should just stop having nice tits then. I don't know. If you got them, I'm going to say something about them.
She literally got breast reduction surgery because of you.
They're still nice, though. If you're so worried about your weight, sorry, I mean your health, and so terrified of the remote prospect that you could be hungover tomorrow after having so much as a single beer, just save yourself the money and enjoy a glass, or gallon, of water among yourselves.
Oh, water-based water? Ugh.
You fucking kidding me? Water-based water? I'm told that in addition to having no calories and not bringing the prospect of intoxication, it is free in many parts of the country.
I don't know about that. I don't think it's free anywhere, is it?
Nowhere free. You gotta pay for water. You gotta pay for water wherever you go. The fact that athletes, of all people, are pushing this nonsense should make us weep for the days when Ken Stabler and Terry Bradshaw would show up proudly hungover on Sunday afternoons.
It's so unprofessional, first of all.
You know those two people who both got all of their teeth knocked out playing the most violent American sport and suffer from many brain problems because they almost fucking died? Yeah, we should trust their opinion on water-based substances we should drink. Forget or this is where
How is he not even gonna bring up like Wade Boggs though? Isn't he like the
legendary
king of being just fucked up playing sports?
This is where the article takes a turn, as if it hasn't. You clearly, this article isn't about beer, right? Like he put this whole mask on that it's about this Bud Zero, but he's just bitching about sports athletes, people who don't want to drink, yoga seminars or corporate seminars for sexual awareness training.
Josh, you're getting too much into this. All right.
I bet he's a Trump supporter. Okay.
Forget impeachment. Or the dorks who want to cancel baseball again.
Oh my god.
The health and safety freaks who want to replace such formerly pleasant activities as having a beer with things their doctors say are totally risk-free are doing their best to erase the last vestiges of fun from our declining civilization.
Jesus
Literally, you can still go buy beer. Like, what difference does it fucking make to your life? Then just don't buy it.
Nah,
It's not like they're taking actual regular beer off the shelf.
Nah, this dude
Jesus.
rocks. He has the right idea.
Whatever happened to doing something precisely because it wasn't totally safe? 10 years from now, I fully expect that the most shocking acts a person can commit in America will be enjoying normal, unobstructed marital relations with your spouse and enjoying a six-pack with your neighbor. The teetotaling hall monitors are undermining the moral foundations of our country and letting the terrorists win.
Oh my
Letting
god.
the terrorists win.
As far as I can tell, the only hope here is our nation's youth. If I had the time...
They need to start fucking getting blacked out right now.
If I had the time... Have you guys read this article? If I had the time...
No, I just have the same beliefs.
I would stand outside the party store down the street from our house and try to discover what illicit beverage purchases are being made on behalf of local teenagers. My guess is that very few of them on hot summer evenings are cajoling or bribing their older siblings into buying them the cans with the name of a beer on them that are not in fact beer. Non-alcoholic Budweiser makes about as much sense as hot ice. I hereby banish it by royal decree.
From the king of beers himself.
This dude makes me want to fucking kill myself.
He somehow made Budweiser putting out a non-alcoholic beer, which a market does exist for people who don't want to drink but still miss the taste of beer, or just don't want to drink on that night, and turned it into anti-impeachment, anti-sexual harassment seminars, anti-yoga, pro-underage drinking, anti-Dwayne Wade. I mean, that's fine, I guess. I don't give a fuck about that. But, like, what? How is this dude writing for a major news
Anti-water.
Yeah, anti-water-based drinks.
I just hate to break it to him, but Anheuser-Busch, who does Budweiser and, like, Busch Light, all
Coors, I think they bought Coors, too.
Yeah.
They already have a non-alcoholic version of Busch.
Busch NA,
It's been
baby.
around forever.
Who doesn't love the nice,
not a new
refreshing taste of
concept,
Busch NA?
even for that company.
Oh,
What an
I'm-
asshole!
What I'm really mad about is that this fucking loser's drinking beer. 4.2% alcohol. Pusha. You fucking idiot.
Try hitting a fucking seltzer water alcoholic. That shit got 5%, bro.
You fucking pussy.
Pussy.
Oh, you don't even want to get drunk, you fucking idiot? You fucking little baby. Oh, I 4.2% alcohol. I don't want to get too drunk.
You have
You
to
fucking baby.
You have to slam 15 Budweisers. I slam 11 alcoholic seltzer waters. Bitch.
What a fucking loser. I'm mad that he took the word dork. I was going to call him a fucking dork, but now he's already calling people dorks.
Let's call him a piss baby instead.
Have you, I mean, people who love microbrews are super insufferable. I've never met somebody who's trying to defend a macrobrew more. Like, that might be worse. Like
Absolutely,
it might be worse. Like, why are you defending Budweiser? It's like people who like got up in arms and like defending like fucking Tesla. It's like, Tesla's doing fine. You don't need to fucking fight for the corporations that are ruining our country.
I thought about this. Yeah, this something weird about this happened during the summer. What month is Pride Month?
June.
Back in June, they released at the end of June they released Budweiser in red, white, and blue cans for America. But at the same time,
in preparation for 4th of July, which they do every year.
So they did Budweiser red, white, and blue, but then they also did Bud Light Pride cans. I was like, man, you're really just hitting both sides of the market with this. It's like, you know, the Budweiser people are like, fucking liberals drinking Bud Light Pride. It's like, What?
I only drink the cans with the real flag on it.
The Venn diagram of people drinking. This might come out wrong. Nobody that's LGBTQ is drinking a Bud Light, right?
That's kind of how I felt.
Bud Light's only for like redneck pieces of shit,
Well,
right?
no, Bud Light's like the go-to drink. I
Bud
think,
Light's
for
for
most people.
everyone.
Bud Light's all right.
Bud Light
Heavies.
is fucking garbage. The problem is I like Budweiser, but it's like, can I just get a Budweiser Pride? Like
Bud Prizer, that's what I call it.
I don't.
Budweiser.
Go give Bud Light the red, white, and blue.
The
flag.
king of queers.
Well, you gotta cut that now.
The king of
Whole
lesbian,
episode's canceled.
gay, bi, trans, queer plus is.
Mm-mm.
All right. And power button on the computer. Cool. All right, so that one was for the boys. That one's for the... I guess we can all get it on hating beer.
We can all get on hating that dude.
God.
You hate the king of beer? Are you serious right now?
Yeah, that dude sucks.
The queen of beer slays, though.
Well, she married that guy, so she can't be that great.
All right.
Looking at you, Melania.
Oh shit, calling out Melania Trump.
I'm not gonna lie. You said that name, and I was like, "Who the fuck is that?"
Balls in your newly refurbished tennis court, Melania Trump. Go soak on that in your brandly new laid out rose garden. Do you guys not follow the First Lady's antics?
No.
No.
Wow, shows. That's pretty good political commentary on this podcast. All right. You ready for the
Back
last?
to the adventure.
Choose your own Rickventure. The party has traveled deep into the dungeon. They've made a few wrong turns, but mostly right. They come to the end boss, not knowing what to expect. Suddenly they turn the corner and they see...
Melania Trump.
Asking about r/dating advice. r/dating advice, it's your last one. Honestly, one of my favorite subreddits. Always good for really cringy material. Here's your 2 titles. You ready?
Yep.
Friends with benefit refuses to go down on me. Says he's saving his tongue for his wife.
Oh my god.
Do you need to hear the second one?
I do.
Number 2. It's 4 a.m. Just got off a 3-hour FaceTime call with a girl I liked. Asked her on a date. And got rejected. What do I do now?
Okay, you clearly made the choice for me. We're gonna go with friends with benefits.
The other one is just so sad. It's so fucking sad.
Yeah, it's depressing. We gotta go. Plus, I gotta know. I gotta know how this ends.
God damn.
Yeah, like I can get why he got rejected after a 3-hour Skype call. It's like,
Imagine just 3 straight hours of just like the girl like trying to hang up.
Yeah,
Or just like him
okay.
on mute and like her video like turned off, but he's just talking to her the entire time.
yeah, I'm like, isn't that how all of your online dates since COVID started have gone?
Oof.
Yes. Christian.
Oof.
Thank you. I wrote that one. I just thought it'd be fun to throw one that I wrote in. Jesus.
So, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you out.
It's
there.
fine.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were gonna be like this sensitive about it. I thought you told us like knowing that it was fine to joke about you.
I've got
Guys,
really
how
thick skin.
awkward
It just
is
really
to
fucking pisses.
listen to my husband and my husband's boyfriend argue on our podcast. How awkward is that for you, listeners? Please email us and let us know.
I've just got really tough skin, but like not about that kind of shit. Like I can dish it out and I can give it back. I can like receive it again, but like don't fucking say shit about me because that pisses me off. You know what I mean?
You know I have a fucking short temper, all right, dude?
I'm the fucking king of beers, okay? Can't treat the king of beers this way.
I'm royalty, all right? You're sitting over there drinking your water-based drink? Are you fucking kidding me right now?
What are you, a pussy? You put ice in there too?
Watering
Not
down
enough
your
water?
water.
Not enough water for you?
Let's just say that dude did have a very extensive vocabulary, but it also made him sound like a very big piece of shit for using it.
Instead of just an asshole, now he's a pretentious asshole
Yeah.
with a big vocabulary.
That dude, that is the voice of Ben Shapiro. Like, I could have read that in a Ben Shapiro impression, and it would have been pretty fucking accurate.
I mean, it wouldn't have done anything for me because I don't know what he sounds like.
Let's just say,
so.
hypothetically. Okay. that you're drinking a beer, okay? And let's just say, for the sake of the argument, that it's not alcoholic.
That's a really good Ben Shapiro.
The liberals want you to think that Trump, he's getting impeached, right? And he gets impeached, and he bans all beer, okay? It's not going to happen. The radical left will ban all the beer, put a tax on it, and then want you to pay for it, too. It's Ben Shapiro.
It's literally how beer is now.
That's the thing about Ben Shapiro. He doesn't say anything smart. He just says it fast, and then the conservatives who like him are like, yeah, that guy talk fast, yeah. Okay. R/dating advice. Friends with benefit refuses to go down on me. Says he's saving his tongue for his wife.
Friend with benefit won't make out with me. Says he's saving tongue for wife. Is that what it's actually about? He won't use tongue when they're kissing?
Sorry, babe, can't French. Only cheekers.
And butterfly kisses.
Butterfly. I use tongue for butterfly kisses. Do you guys not? You just bat your eyelashes on the cheek and then lick the fuck out of their jowls. You guys don't tongue the jowls every now and then? Me, 27 female, is dating a guy, 26 male, and we've been dating for a few days, and brought him over for some friends with benefit fun. When we were getting hot and heavy, I gestured him down there, and he said he does not do that. He gave me an example of how when someone asks him if he wanted to smoke, he says no, and it's a hard no. So when I gestured him to go down...
How does that equate? What?
So when I gestured him to go down south, he said no, and it's a hard no. I asked him why, and he said that it's not something he does or ever wants to do, and will only do it for his wife, maybe on her birthday. He then asked for head. He then asked for... This dude's not getting married, it's okay. He's never going to court a female. He then asked for head, and when I said no, he got so offended and asked if I was a lesbian because no girl has ever refused him head.
Dick to bomb.
And I was so keen on asking him to go down that he questioned if I prefer girls. It got kind of awkward, and I said I was hungry and that he should just go, which he did. He texted me the next day to hang out again, and I want to tell him that without a trip to the lady pond, it's never going to happen. Is this a deal breaker or nah?
Absolutely.
That's a deal breaker. Are you kidding?
Who is this? Is this
DJ Khaled?
DJ Khaled.
If I've learned one thing from my role model, DJ Khaled, it's that you don't eat pussy. Maybe for your wife, but even then, it's only on her birthday. Ugh. That shit's gross. I wouldn't do that.
Okay, not to be rude, but this was a very poorly written post, very bad English. I assumed it wasn't a first, maybe it wasn't, but
I can't read or write, Josh.
They're from San Francisco. They just can't write.
That doesn't mean they're...
Yeah. Maybe they weren't English first language, but... Oh.
Yeah, that's absolutely a deal breaker. You need to find somebody else, honey.
Especially... San Francisco's a liberal city. You should be able to find a guy who's going to go down on you, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but, she's only finding guys that are, into fucking carrots up their butts. And she's like, this is a god-tier vegetable. You can't be disrespecting her like that.
All that dude's ass, he's saying you can't, I'm not going to eat you out. All I want you to do is to Bugs Bunny a carrot out my ass. Just, what's up, Doc, around this cock? But she gets all offended because she's a fucking lesbian and doesn't want to go down on me.
You don't like sucking dick, dude? It's super rad. Have you tried it?
A 26-year-old male with, boundaries, set up of, it's fine. I guess it is fine if, you don't want to do that. But, you can't get mad. Yeah, and then to get mad with her about it too is it's like smoking. I would never smoke, therefore I won't ever go down on you.
And she said that was his explanation, is that it's a hard no, when people ask him to smoke.
I think he was trying to say that is a rule for him. So I would never say yes to smoking just because I thought it would get me something in return. Therefore, I'm not going to say yes to going down on someone because it's going to get me something in return.
But smoking and going down on girls both make you look cool. Why wouldn't you do either of them? All the cool kids are doing it. Are you kidding me? You're not going to do this?
You gotta be like Camel Joe and munch on that camel toe. That's all I'm saying.
If you do it enough times, you'll get enough camel bucks. You'll be able to get like a free sweatshirt. Like, I go down.
They punch a card on your... Oh, fuck.
What's your take on it, Erika?
It's a deal breaker. She
Going
needs to
down's
leave him.
cool, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh.
Just like smoking, right?
No, absolutely not.
We caught her, folks.
Imagine how Virginia Slim would feel about this. She's
rolling in her grave.
She would be upset.
You know, that's only 4 grandmas, but only 4 grandmas that are getting their pussy.
You already narrowed it down to just grandmas with the Virginia Slim reference, but then narrowed it down even further to grandmas who are currently getting their pussy eaten.
I know from years of experience of working at CVS, dealing out cigs.
Literally thought you were going to say eating out grandma pussy.
Well, I only did that for like a year, not years.
That's
I needed money in college!
That's what CVS stands for, Cunnilingus and Vagina Services.
Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm.
That is true. They do teach you on that during orientation.
Oh, man.
And yeah, they got the pharmacy in the back, but that's mainly just for...
Carrots?
Yeah, carrots. And what's the medicine you put up your butt?
Suppositories?
Suppositories.
And if you subscribe to our premium podcast, you can get this in suppository form. You just shove it right up your ass.
Imagine. I would save so much time to listening to podcasts if I could just...
Absorb it.
Right in the butt. Life would be grand.
It goes through your blood stream a lot quicker that way. That's how you take in podcasts. It goes in through your ear canals and then it goes into your blood system.
Let me ask you this, hypothetically. I'm trying to butt chug a beer. How can I get drunk butt chugging a beer if, for the sake of the argument, it's not alcoholic? You can't get drunk. What's the point of butt chugging a beer if it's not alcoholic?
You probably could get drunk from butt chugging a non-alcoholic beer because there's still like 0.5% alcohol. It's like, when it's going straight through your butt, probably gotta get you fucked up, right?
I either have to drink 15...
It's not going to your liver anymore, so you're getting fuckeder than you would if you're drinking it normally.
I mean, your blood still gets filtered through your liver.
Or it doesn't go through your stomach or whatever. This is why, like, you can die if you, like, butt chug stuff.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm just saying, it still goes through your liver.
Oh, what, you know biology or something? You fucking kidding me?
Maybe a little bit. I'm not saying I'm an expert.
You're kidding me a little bit, or you know biology a little bit?
Yes.
And?
All right, how was it, Richard? How'd you like it?
I enjoyed it very much.
I guess I did set it up pretty easily. I definitely thought you were gonna choose the sister one, that's for sure. But I set it up to be relatively easier for you.
I chose what you thought I was gonna choose, other than the haircut.
Next time, it won't be as easy.
Okay. Next time, there won't be a next time.
All right. Well,
how do we get for editing wise, how do I get like the clip of Dragon Ball Z like next time on Dragon Ball Z and then like the how do I
would Google it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna Google how to get Dragon Ball Z clip.
It'd probably come up. You know how many podcasters are out there asking the same question?
No, you're fucking right.
At least one.
You're gonna type in how to and it'll autocorrect. The first one will be get rich. The second one will be get Dragon Ball Z clip.
Third one is how do I have a better podcast?
Well, I've done a lot of that research. Nothing's helping, guys.
Well, I can tell you how to get a better podcast. Go ahead and rate and review our episode. 5 stars, please, or 4 stars. That's fine. And leave a comment. If you leave a comment, we'll read it on air, no matter what it says.
No matter what.
No matter what it says. You can make us literally say whatever you want, and we will read it.
Is this the first comment? Wow, Christian has such a nice and soothing voice. I can't wait to meet him in person. That's so nice, comment.
That's right. We are doing in-person meetups next weekend. So you have to be August 21st. Meet us in the lobby of the main hospital in Rockford. That's Rockford Heritage Health. In the front lobby with a red balloon. And we'll have a blue balloon so you know who we are. And then we'll meet in person and we'll do signatures and we'll do the whole thing. No masks. We're not a mask podcast. And yeah, that's our first meetup.
Where can they send some emails, Erika?
So you can email us at, is it the Judgies Pod?
Judgies Pod.
It's just judgiespod@gmail.com.
Hit them with that Twitter and Instagram, Erika.
It's the same thing.
Judgies Pod.
It's at Judgies Pod.
And that's called maximizing your brand efficiency, guys. It's all the same thing.
We make it easy for you, so you can't screw it up. It's JUDGIES Pod. POD.
That's absolutely correct. I know how to spell too, guys. I definitely wouldn't have struggled. But also, you know what? If you're listening to this and you think you got funny friends,
you got derailed so much just from me shaking my head.
I was trying to read your language to see if this was an actual no, don't say this.
It was a no. I don't think I have funny friends.
Ouch. Did you hear that shit?
I only know 2 of your friends, and one of them is me, and the other one's sitting next to me. So this really hurts. But no, if you got
his name is Judah.
If you got friends that like podcasts that sometimes talk about carrots up butts or poop, sometimes. If
smelling
it's my
your
episode,
smelling your mom's underwear, eating your mom's ass,
a lot of
Jesus
weird
Christ.
mom stuff. Have them give us a listen. Have them give us a 5-star review. That'd be greatly appreciated.
Yeah.
And you know what? Have them follow us on Twitter and Instagram at JudgiesPod. That's JUDGIES.
And we also have an email, guys.
They can even email us at judgiespod@gmail.com.
Okay,
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye now. Farewell. Sayonara. See you later. Okay, bye. Are you gonna stop me? No, we're keeping going. Bye-bye.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
This girl drinks Budweiser? No way, dude. I want a girl that drinks fucking White Claws.